This is Around the County.
Hello and welcome to Around the County here at First Choice Workspace in Wantage, New Jersey. I am here today with Natalie O'Neil. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's great. So you brought some of your art in, which looks beautiful.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started and everything.
Sure. So I've always been really creative. I was a teacher, a classroom teacher, and quickly got into so many hobbies. I've crocheted and I've built furniture and I redesigned my entire house.
Oh, wow.
And was just really drawn to watercolor, particularly when the paint hits the water or the water hits the paint, and the way it just moves and grows and how it kind of like dances on the paper.
Right.
And just knew that that was my medium. So I started really getting into the practice of painting this year. Just started in February.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
amazing.
Thank you. But I'm doing it every day, or nearly every day. So I could be doing a tiny little bookmark or a postcard, and I started really small and very simple, a single flower. I've only just really started getting into landscapes and experimenting with new powdered watercolor and the experience of, spraying the water on that. And there's just something so cathartic for me about the painting. And then the colors. Again, something that I think I'm drawn to is the vividness, the boldness, which is kind of the opposite of watercolor in a lot of ways. So I really work hard to build on those bold colors, but still keep that almost ethereal feeling. And it's just, I love it. Could not see my future without it.
Oh wow, great. Do you think that because you are so talented with other things that you will eventually incorporate some of that into your art?
Yeah, I know that mixed media is a thing, and some people are really great at it. But right now, I think I'm just enjoying that experience with the watercolor. I did just look at some options where people can put on a coat on almost any surface and then watercolor over that. So that was quite interesting because I have refinished furniture and I love working with wood furniture. Possibly, painting some really cool watercolor florals on a dresser or something like that. So I think that's my next step once I get really good and comfortable. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And because of your background in teaching, do you think you'll have, like eventually when you're, really confident with what you're doing, do you think that's something you might actually approach to, maybe teaching something?
What's funny about my teaching is it's a very colloquial, non-traditional, non-stiff kind of teaching. And I've really been learning a lot from just casual groups on social media, sharing what they've done, the materials they've used, and the progress of a painting. And I've started doing that myself as well. I've noticed that when I sketch something, it's a very different kind of painting at the end. And I like to take snapshots of what those steps were and sharing those and then receiving feedback like, oh, it's really interesting you went here, or if you were to add something else, I would add a pop of color there. And I think it's the exchange, the community.
That collaboration between the artists.
And that's how I think, not necessarily formally teaching it, but sharing those experiences just to be inspiring in some way.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, that's so great. Yeah, so thank you so much for bringing some of your art here. Again, Natalie is on the website firstchoiceworkspace.com under the gallery, and you can find her bio, some of her work. You can also purchase her work there. And that's it. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.